All right, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I had you guys paused and walked away for a little bit, and when I came back to get my phone, the video had stopped. I think I have some viruses on my phones, and I'm still trying to fix that nonsense. But so I'm going to try to do this in one take. So it's going to be a continuation. All right. So I went ahead and secured the framework right here for the inside of the trailer. That's going to help to secure the roof vent. Okay, and all I did was use some what do you call them, lat screws, and attach them right along this edge. 8 of them, one at each corner, and then right in the middle as well. And I also cleaned this metal. And before, I think I said this was aluminum, but I think it's like a tin kind of metal. And so I cleaned a good spot all the way around, so that this guy right here, this the sealant, or this rubber pasty looking sealant, will stick better. Because if there's dirt on there, it could potentially like make it lift up, and it won't stick really good. But anyway, I'm gonna take this on the roof, align it to where it needs to be, and I'll have you guys up there watching me at the same time. And I'm not going to try to pause the video just in case it happens again. All right, so let me go ahead and take you guys up there, and we're going to set this in place, and then I'll start. I'll come back and get the screws and the drill driver to go up there and start securing this. Okay, so I'm going to try to go up the ladder here without falling backwards. Alright, so I'm going to set the camera down right here so you guys can get a bird's eye of what I'm doing. Okay, right there. So I'm going to loosen this a little bit. Alright, so like I was saying, I'm going to go ahead and set this in place, and then we'll go back downstairs and finish it up. So I gotta put the wire through the hole right there. Yeah, I gotta feed it in there so that, oh come on, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, so one of these strips, of course, wants to come off. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like you got to do it kind of quick so that the strip doesn't fall off. Alright, let's try that again. And hopefully I can get it in one shot without it. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright, so there's the alignment. Now I'm just gonna go down below, check, make sure it's square in the hole, and I'll be right back with the drill driver and screws. Alright, so everything was looking good down below. So now I'm going to go ahead and start putting the screws in place. And I think what I'm going to do is start from the middle and go out. That way the roof metal doesn't buckle and cause a problem. So I'll start with putting it alright, like that. You don't have to crush it, but you got to make sure that it's secure though. Like I said, I'm going to come back with the silicone later and put a bead on there as well. Alright, now I'm going to hit the four corners. And like I said, that wood base that I put on the bottom is working perfect because it's providing a beautiful screwing place for these screws. Alright, now it's just a matter of putting the screws in every hole. And basically that sealant that's underneath this lip helps to seal the screw threads. And that's what it's mainly for. And they also ship this with a little protective plastic cover. Thought my battery was starting to die there for a minute. Yep. And today is going to be another hot one here in Florida. Well, I should say it's going to be another hot one here in Brandon. Yesterday was 82 degrees for the high. Today's going to be like 78. So, yep, and I've already been sweating. So as you can see, this bit that I'm using is working really good for holding the screw. It actually, you can put the screw on the bit because it sits so flush, it'll hold it really nice in place for you. Whereas a Phillips, if I was using Phillips, I'm pretty sure it would try to skip, especially on these impact drivers, because even though the trigger has a variable speed, I mean, you can variate the speed using the trigger, but sometimes it has, you know, too much torque for its own good. Let's see if, I don't think they gave me extra screws, but alright, goes the last screw, and I end up with 2 extra screws, which is good in case I guess you lose some. Okay, well, let me show you guys what it looks like. Right there, as you can see, all the screws are in, all the way around. That's what it looks like right there. I'll go ahead and set you guys back down over here real quick. Go down there and raise it up, and you can see what it looks like in the raised position. All right, you guys. Well, there it is. That's the full raised position. So on a hot day like today, it's perfect for me to leave it open. And, you know, if it's going to rain, then I just bring it all the way back down. Or just leave a slight gap. Even though with a heavy downpour, though, the rain will splash and can, you know, bounce back up into the hole. So you more than likely probably end up just closing it completely. So let's go inside and see what it looks like from the inside. There you go, right there. There's the border right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the trim on there. I'm gonna set the camera down over here for a second. Let's see, it's gonna be a little tricky. All right, so I got the 4 screws. Let me go ahead and switch bits right there. Here's my 4 trim screws. And I'm gonna go ahead and, let's see. Yep. On this side. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me just grab one of these. Okay. There we go. Now normally these vents are what they sell for campers, RVs as well. So like I said, that's what they're normally for. But